as that, we get into game 3, and I just really hope Tarik can turn something around. This is winners, so he still has a chance if he does drop down to losers. But it's just, this is the Zomba show right now. Zomba is just completely taking advantage of every option Greninja has. And one of the biggest things I'm noticing is Tarik's recovery. If he tries to recover low, he gets down air. If he gets recovered high, Zomba reads his drift and gets him with an up tilt. It's just such a hard way to get back to stage. So this is what Tarik needs right now, is just a lot of damage and just to give Zomba no room to breathe.
That's exactly what we're seeing. Tarik being extremely aggressive, very akin to what we saw in the first game. Waiting patiently for, hey, I like that, trying to catch him with the up smash. Unfortunately for Tarik, Zomba was ready. He had a gyro in hand, knew that if he C-dropped it, it would create an extra hitbox to avoid getting caught by the up smash. Now Zomba has a good opportunity here to bring things back in his favor and maybe take advantage of the rage, but that will maybe be a non-factor after Tarik is doing a phenomenal job at keeping the competitor from New York on edge.
The gyro to forward air.
It's crazy.
That was sick. That was really, really cool. So just in this set so far, Tarik has very, very well shown that he is able to use items, and that if you give him the gyro, you better be careful because he's going to get a lot of percent very, very quickly. And speaking of a lot of percent very, very quickly, this should be the up. Okay, the up tilt does not connect because of the top player mash coming in from Tarik. But either way, Zomba is just being put in the blender right now and cannot get anything started. Can Tarik finish his food?
Oh, watch him go. Unfortunately, dragging it down a little bit. Maybe the up air would have helped him if he had connected with the last hitbox of it to keep Zomba in the air. So they have to go back to neutral. Unfortunately, the platform of Hollow Bastion became a hurdle for that C-drop that Tarik was trying to do. Those trades are very much welcome for the competitor from Germany who is just racking up percentage while still holding. Okay, never mind. That will be... Okay, wow.
Great DI.
I thought he was gone, but great stuff because that means that he gets to add a little bit of extra damage. Maybe, perhaps, if he gets lucky, if he manages to get Zomba's second stock before he loses his first.
Yeah, that would be a great turn of events for him, but this is going to be the loss of his first stock, especially with the platform assist coming in there. So at this point, he just needs to keep Zomba in the blender. Don't let Zomba get anything started. And it was working out really well for him at the beginning of this game. The only thing that does worry me is this is how the first game was too. So we just have to see if Zomba can make the on-the-fly adaptations or if Tarik is good enough to just be able to just run away with it. And that almost got his second stock right there.
Extremely close to the left blast zone. The next hit will most likely do it if Tarik manages to get a quick shout out to Amsa Yoshi for the raid. We appreciate you. Arigato gozaimashita. It's absolutely insane, just the support that every single competitor, every single player, and TO as well, staff have been doing it. Gotta be super careful though. Coming back into the game, you got to be ready for the recovery. Once again, Zomba taking advantage of that hitbox-less rather, recovery to try to catch him. That's the stock. Only 80%, Watson. I think this is something that Tarik could take advantage of if he doesn't fall victim for what happened in game number 1.
Absolutely, but the gyro combos coming in to take a quick 40% on Zomba's last stock. And so at this point, Zomba really needs to get this stock from Tarik extremely quickly so he can hopefully take this third game and finish it there, because he does not want to give Tarik any momentum to risk getting 3-0'd. And his gyro catches are so good.
That went hard, dude. That was absolutely crazy.
That was so good.
Just the way that Tarik find a way to bring it back. Gotta be super careful. We're getting close to the kill percents. Zomba takes his time to recover. Goes all the way up. Gotta be, once again, recognizing that he could catch Zomba in the air. No spike, luckily, for Tarik. He's looking for the confirm. Unfortunately, the percent is too high, so there's not gonna be many of them yet. He needs to find a good opening or force it. Maybe even a hard read, Watson.
Yeah, he's probably going to need a hard read with a forward air or something like, or maybe an up air to take the stock. But yeah, at this point, there are no really good confirms because he's done too much damage to Zomba. So he's won too much, so now it makes it harder to finish his food, unfortunately. But either way, Zomba is having an extremely hard time finishing food. As I say that, he gets him with another throw off the top. And we are in a last stock situation, but Zomba has quite the deficit to make up. Can he do it? It is Rob, and he's not a stranger to comebacks either way.
Tarik
gets the beam off the side in a 50, already up 50%. Let's see if he's able to steal this game away. And
Let's go! Gets the shadow sneak to
That
make
was so
sure.
good.
That's crazy. That was so scary. I was scared. The pressure that Zomba was putting out, he instilled a hole in my chest because you could feel how it was slowly slipping away for Tarik, but he was still able to do it with an unconventional option. The sneak, shadow sneak is something. I'm sorry, the substitute. Rather,
Yeah.
I apologize. To get that stock, wild and absolutely crazy.
I know, and Greninja's counter normally isn't that good, but just used it so effectively. It's good in niche situations, and Tarik showed us this is a niche situation. I'm going to use this effectively and take game 3. I'm not finished yet. And so we are going now into game 4, and we know game 4 Tarik. Is it the same as game 4 Leo?
Game
We're
4?
about to find out.
Oh, yeah, game 4. That's true.
Yeah. It
It's
just
2-1.
hasn't updated yet,
Yeah,
so
my
you know
bad.
what they say, when Leo is down 2-1, that's when he turns up. Let's see if
Yeah.
Tarik can do the same.
Well, also gotta keep in mind that Zomba is one of those competitors that suddenly decides to also turn it up in seconds. So you really have to be ready. He's going to try to smother, trying to challenge Tarik as he tries to be aggressive as well. I think we've said it before on paper. Greninja should have the bit of an advantage in terms of the combo game and the ability to outperform or outreach Rob. But we've seen Zomba go for the hardest of reads and just getting insane results. Just like that, the wall of pain becomes a reality to finish up with an up smash.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting trapped between the gyro and a hard place into an up smash immediately made it so that he was not able to do anything and got the stock immediately taken. And the low ceilings of PS2 also helped him out a little bit in that. But so with that, he does have a good percent of damage onto Zomba at this point with 100%, but Zomba's just not letting him get anything started and reading all of his options. And I hope that Tarik can make a turnaround like he did in the last game, but we just have to wait and see at this point.
Yeah, so far we are not seeing the same Tarik that we got to enjoy just a couple minutes ago in the previous game where he was smothering, where he was trying to suffocate Zomba, and he was being successful at it. This time around, it's Zomba who's holding an insane lead, trying to catch him with yet another back air as Tarik tries to recover. In the meantime, there you go, finally manages to catch him with the up smash, beautifully done. However, still a lot of damage on that Gekoga. Just suffering maybe a little bit longer.
Absolutely, but you can see he is holding the gyro.
Nice.
And there he goes. So Zomba, it seems like maybe he learned how to SDI those combos and go in on that one to avoid the following hit of up air. So it wasn't a lot of pain, only a little bit, only a small, maybe 20-30%. But with that, Zomba immediately has him into kill percent with an up air or some other, or maybe even a back air at this point. So Tarik really needs to be careful and just not go in haphazardly, because this could be the end of his second stock very, very quickly.
Oh, look
the
at him
gyro,
go.
man. The gyro, man. And he comes back with a... No.
Oh, extremely unfortunate situation here for Tarik.
However, he could still bring it back. Gotta be extremely mindful of what Zomba has to offer. No way that's gonna be
Not enough, no
yet
way.
another bit of damage that Tarik will find no answer to. That's a lot of pressure that Zomba's putting out. We're almost over 100%. There you go, there it is. That should be it, yes sir. So that means that Zomba feels extremely comfortable. He just needs one read. Maybe just a random up smash even. Oh, or a
And the
Zomba.
back air, not enough yet, not enough yet. He tries to hit him with the zombie air, not quite enough. So, but either way, Tarik is able to catch the gyro off the side. We have a nair coming in. Can he get him off this last interaction? One more nair to the snipe. He keeps air dodging through it very intelligently. Is this it? The side B, the tech! The tech!
Absolutely crazy reaction from Tarik, which is no way!
The
No way! That's something that I don't think I've seen somebody do before. That's absolutely crazy. What a fine way to wrap things up. Unfortunate for Tarik, he's gonna move down to the loser side of things while Zomba keeps on moving forward. After all, he's seed number 5, so we are expected to see him
at the top 8 of this event.
I very, very much hope so. That's kind of been his trend. When he goes to the big events like here in Japan, he normally does make top 8 or at least top 16, so we can expect to see him there today as well. And in that last set, I just want to say, anytime I see a Rob start doing side B, rotor arm off the side, I feel like they're reading their opponent at that point, so I feel like it's kind of over. And when he hit him with that second, with that last rotor arm off the side, even though Tarik got that amazing tech off the bottom of PS2, 180%, I was like, unfortunately, I feel like it was over. But either way, a well-fought game from Tarik, and in that game 3, he did show us he is capable of fighting with the best on the planet, even if you play Rob.
That's true. Yeah, Tarik still has a good opportunity to show us insane skill. After all, he went toe-to-toe against Zomba, against seed number 5, while Tarik sitting with seed 69. I think it's a good showing of what every single competitor here can do today. It's the last day of singles, of the main event of Kagaribi, and everybody hopefully rested well. They prepared themselves for the matches ahead of them.
Let's hope so. I saw Cosmos playing at a game center in the middle of the night last night. It was on Twitter, of course, so I hope he's ready for the day. I hope he doesn't have any hamster deaths like he has kind of become known for. But either way, other competitors, I'm sure, are rested well and ready to go. And I hope Cosmos did well and he won a lot of stuff at the UFO catcher. But either way, we are getting into our next match now, and